Good morning students. In the previous session we have started lesson number 11 circle. In that we have studied formulas and then we have started practice set 42. In that we have completed 3 sums from question number 1. Okay. Now one more sum is remaining, that is fourth one from question number 1, that we will start now. Before that, once again we will revise the formulas. The first formula is to find out circumference. Yes, what is the formula to find out circumference of a circle? Circumference means the perimeter of a circle. Okay, so as you can see here, I have written here two formulas. C is equal to 2 pi r or C is equal to pi d. Okay, so if the radius is given in the question and you have to find out circumference of a circle, then you will use this formula, that is 2 pi r. Okay, r means radius. What is the value of pi? That is 22 upon 7 or 3.14. C is the circumference. And if the diameter is given, then you will use this formula, that is pi d. Pi is 22 upon 7 or 3.14 and d means diameter. Okay, so this is the first formula to find out circumference of a circle. C is equal to 2 pi r or pi d. Okay, if the radius is given, you will use the formula 2 pi r. And if the diameter is given, then you will use the formula pi d. Now the next formula is radius. Yes, to find out radius, the formula is radius is equal to diameter divided by 2, d upon 2. Why? Because radius is half of the diameter. Okay, so you will use this formula diameter divided by 2, or you can write down d upon 2. Now the next formula is diameter. Yes, how you will find out diameter? Diameter is equal to radius multiplied by 2. Diameter is twice of radius. So you will use this formula, that is, as you can see here, I have written here the second formula, diameter is equal to radius multiplied by 2. 2 into r. R means radius. So these are the three formulas we have studied in the previous session. Now we'll start with the fourth sum from practice set 42 in question number 1. Okay, so we have started practice set 42. We have completed till third sum. Now the fourth one is remaining, that I will complete first, then we will move to the next question. So as the table is given, the radius, diameter and circumference, as you can see here, there are 3 columns. So the fourth sum, in the fourth question, circumference is given. We will find out radius and diameter. So now we'll start with the fourth sum. Okay, as you can see here, circumference C is equal to 72.6 centimeter, which is given in the table. Now we will find out first diameter, then we will find out radius. Okay, so circumference is 72.6. How we will find out diameter? You will use the formula C is equal to pi d to find out diameter. Okay, so I have written here formula C is equal to pi d. Now put the values. Pi d is equal to, C is given, that is 72.6. So in place of C, I have written here 72.6. In this way also you can write down this second step. 72.6 is equal to pi d. Okay, I have written here pi d is equal to 72.6. Now next step is you will write down the value of pi, that is 22 upon 7. So the third step, that is 22 upon 7 multiplied by d, we will write down d as it is because we have to find out diameter. Okay, and 72.6 is the circumference. So 22 upon 7 multiplied by d is equal to 72.6. Now the next step is we have to find out diameter. So diameter we will write down here on left hand side, and this 22 upon 7, when it will go here on right hand side, it becomes 7 upon 22. Yes, when it will go on right hand side, then the denominator will come in the numerator and numerator will goes in the denominator. So 22 upon 7 you will write down as 7 upon 22. I hope you are clear till here. D is equal to 72.6 and this 22 upon 7 it will go here on right hand side, so it becomes 7 upon 22. Now the next step is So till now what we are done here, circumference is given. We will write down the formula to find out diameter, that is C is equal to pi d. Pi is 22 upon 7 and d we have to find out. So d we will write down as it is equal to 72.6. 72.6 is the circumference which is given in the question. Now d is equal to 72.6 multiplied by 7 upon 22. 22 upon 7, when it will go on right hand side, it becomes 7 upon 22. Now the next step is, okay, as you can see here, d is equal to 72.6 multiplied by 7 upon 22. Now see the next step here, d is equal to, in place of 72.6 I have written here 726 upon 10. As I will remove here decimal point, after decimal point how many numbers are here? After decimal point there is only one number. So if I am removing this decimal point, you will write down 10 in the denominator. Okay, see here I have written here 726 in place of 72.6. yes, we have removed here decimal point, so in the denominator I have written here 10. Why I written here 10? Because after decimal point there is only one number, so we will add only 1 0 here, that is 10. If after decimal point there are two numbers, then in place of 10 you will write down 100. If after decimal point if there are three numbers, then here in the denominator you will write down 1000. Okay, I hope you are clear with this step. 726 upon 10. Why I written here 726 upon 10? To remove this decimal point. Okay, so I will add here in the denominator 10. Now multiply by 7 upon 22 as it is. So the next step is, d is equal to 726 upon 10. 726 upon 10, we have removed 72.6 this decimal point, so we have added 1 0, that is here 10 in the denominator. Now we will do the multiplication. 22 and 726, we can cancel this number. 22 ones are 22, 22 threes are 66, again 72 is given here, so 72 minus 66 is 6 and this 6, so again 22 threes are 66. When we will divide this number 726 by 22, you will get the answer 33. If you are not understanding this step, you can do in the rough notebook. Okay, you will do this calculation in the rough notebook. You will divide 726 by 22, right? So 22 threes are 66 and 72 minus 66 is 6, and this 6 will come down, so it becomes 66. Again you can divide this 66 by 22, that is 22 threes are 66. So the answer is here 0 0 and this is 33. Okay, so because of these only I have written here. As you can see here, when we will cancel 726 by 22, you will get the answer 33, right? Now the next step is 33 multiplied by 7. This 33 multiplied by 7 as it is, and in the denominator only 10. So the next step, 33 multiplied by 7 upon 10. I hope you are clear till here. Once again we will see the steps. D is equal to 72.6 multiplied by 7 upon 22. Right, we have to find out diameter, that is D. Now in place of this 72.6, in the next step I have written 726 upon 10. As you will remove this decimal point, after decimal point there is one digit, so you will add 10 in the denominator. Okay, if after decimal point there are two digits, then you will add or you will write down 100 in the denominator. I hope you are clear till here. Now multiply by 7 upon 22 as it is. Now we will cancel these numbers. 22 ones are 22, and when we will divide 726 by 22, you will get the answer, that is 33. Just now I have shown you the division. Okay. Now 33 multiplied by 7 in the numerator. We will write down in the numerator and 10 in the denominator as it is. Now the next step is, yes. So as you can see here, 231. See this step, 33 multiplied by 7. Do this multiplication. 33 into 7. That is 7 3s are 21. 1 here 2 carrying. 7 3s are 21, 22, 23. So we got the answer, that is 231. So 33 multiplied by 7 is 231. So in the next step, in the numerator we have written 231. Yes. Now this is 231. As you can see here, 231 divide by 10 as it is. Okay. Now we will remove this 10 and we will write down here decimal point in the numerator. So now how many zeros here? Only one zero. So you will start from right hand side and after one digit you will put here decimal point. See here 231 you will write down. So in the denominator there is only one zero. So start from right hand side, after one digit you will put the decimal point. Okay. So what is the answer now? 23.1 centimeter. So this is diameter. Okay. Now we have calculated diameter. Now we will find out radius. Okay. What is the diameter now? 23.1 centimeter. Why I have written here 23.1 centimeter? Because 231 divided by 10 is what? 23.1. Yes, in the denominator 10 is given. Okay. How many zeros here? Only one zero. Right. So you will put the decimal point after one digit from right hand side, not from the left hand side. Okay. So from the last digit you will count and after this one number you will put the decimal point. Now so the answer is 23.1 centimeter. This is diameter. Now you will find out radius. Okay. So what is the formula? I hope all of you remember the formula to find out radius. Radius is equal to diameter divided by 2, because radius is half of the diameter. So we will put the values now. What is diameter? Diameter is 23.1. Just now we have calculated. Divide by 2. Now we will do the division here. So 23.1 divided by 2. Do this division in your notebook. See. 2 ones are 2. 2 ones are 2. Again here it is 3. So 2 ones are 2. 1 is remaining. Right, because here it is 3. So 2 ones are 2. 1 is remaining. Decimal point as it is. Now this 1 is remaining and this 1. So this is 11. 2 5s are 10. Again the 1 is remaining. Again 2 5s are 10. So what is the answer now? 11.55 centimeter. You will do this division in your notebook. Okay. So 23.1 divided by 2 is 11.55 centimeter. Okay. So this is the answer. We have calculated diameter. We have calculated radius. So this is fourth sum from question number 1. Now okay, so this is the table, yes, which is given in the question, but here we have written all the answers. Okay. So as you can see here, first, second, third, fourth, yes, these are the questions are given. Now in the first one, what was given? The radius was given. We have calculated diameter and circumference. Okay. So you will write down, you will put all the answers in the table which is given. I hope you are clear with question number 1. Now we'll move to the next question from practice set 42, that is question number 2. Okay, this is question number 2 from practice set 42. If the circumference of a circle is 176 centimeter, find its radius. Now the circumference is given, you will find out radius. As you can see here, in the solution, what is given that we will write down. Circumference is given 176 centimeter. And what we have to find out? Radius. So which formula you will use? C is equal to 2 pi r, right? You will not use the formula pi d. When we are using the formula C is equal to pi d, when we have to find out diameter. Now in the question they ask to find radius, not diameter. So we will use only this formula, that is 2 pi r, because we have to find out radius. So circumference is equal to 2 pi r. Now we will put the values. Circumference is 176 and 2 pi r. 2 multiplied by pi is 22 upon 7. Everywhere you will take the value for pi, that is 22 upon 7. If it is mentioned in the question, take the value pi is equal to 3.14, then only you will take the value 3.14. Now as you can see here in the question, it is not mentioned the value of pi. So you will take the value 22 upon 7. Now 2 multiplied by 22 upon 7 multiply by r we will write down as it is, because radius is not given, that we have to find out. So multiply by r is equal to 176. Okay, I hope you are clear till here. Circumference is given, we have to find out radius. So we will use the formula C is equal to 2 pi r. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r, because we have to find out radius. So we will use the formula 2 pi r. We will not use the formula pi d. Why? Because when we have to find out diameter, then only we will use the formula pi d. But in the question they asked to find only radius. So we will use formula 2 pi r. Now put the value. C is, circumference is 176, which is given in the question. 2 multiplied by pi is 22 upon 7 multiplied by r as it is, because this radius we have to find out. So now the next step is, yes, as you can see here, 2 multiplied by 22 upon 7 multiplied by r is equal to 176. Now as you can see here, the next step, 44 upon 7. 44, why I written here 44? 2 multiplied by 22 is this 2 multiplied by 22. So 2 into 22 is 44. So as you can see here in the next step, I have written here 44, and in the denominator 7 we will write down as it is. Multiply by r is equal to 176. Now the next step is, r is equal to this 44 upon 7, it will go here on right hand side. So it becomes, right, 7 upon 44. Yes, as we have studied in the previous question. Yes, 22 upon 7, when it will go on right hand side, it becomes 7 upon 22. Same, 44 upon 7, when it will go on right hand side, it becomes 7 upon 44. Numerator will goes in the denominator and denominator will comes in the numerator. So as you can see here, the next step, r is equal to 176 multiplied by 7 upon 44, right? Now the next step is, as you can see here, these numbers 176 directly you can divide it by 44. If we'll write down, or if we'll make the table for 44, 44 ones are 44, 44 fours are 176. Okay, as we will see here, 44 multiplied by 4, 4 fours are 16, 6 here 1 carrying, 4 fours are 16 plus 1 176. Okay, so 44 ones are 44, 44 fours are 176. You will make the table for 44, 44 fours are 176. So we will cancel 176 and we will write down there 4, and here it is 44 ones are 44. So here it is 1 and here it is 4. Now the next is, okay, now in the numerator this is 4 and here it is 7. So 4 multiplied by 7, 4 sevens are, right, 28 centimeter. So the answer or the radius of the circle is 28 centimeter. Okay, so this is question number 2. Circumference is given 176 centimeter. We will find out radius. So we will use the formula 2 pi r, right? So C means circumference is equal to 2 pi r. Now we will put the values. C is 176 is equal to 2 multiplied by pi is 22 upon 7 multiplied by r we will write down as it is, as we have to find the value of radius. So now 2 multiplied by 22 is 44 upon 7 as it is, multiplied by r is equal to 176. Now this 44 upon 7, it will go on right hand side because we have to find out radius. So that we will keep on left hand side as it is. Okay. So r we will write down on left hand side as it is, and this 44 upon 7, it will go on right hand side. So 176 multiply by, now this 44 upon 7, it becomes 7 upon 44. Now you can cancel this 176 by 44. 44 ones are 44, 44 fours are 176. So now here it is 4 in the numerator, multiply by, here it is 7. So 4 sevens are, or 7 fours are 28. So the answer or the radius is 28 centimeter. Then you will write down the final statement. Therefore, the radius of the circle is 28 centimeter. I hope you are clear with this sum. So today we have studied fourth sum from question number 1 and question number 2 from practice set 42. So today we will stop till here. In the next session we will start with the next sum. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much.